What was you doing with the progress report?
So there is a young lady, but actually two young ladies. One name is Boss Britt. She is actually from Cincinnati, and then we also have Lala Sheep. She is from Cincinnati too. They formed a podcast called Progress Report, and I've actually been working with Lala and a Progress Report for over a year now. We started off doing logos because I do graphic design. So I did some logos, and then it turned into one of my artists needs this, and just so on and so forth, so more business. Eventually down the road, I started designing clothes for them. Mm-hmm. So I'm also a fashion designer, so I design their jerseys and their hats, and I think they have some socks that's on their website. It's the Progress Report. If you want to check them out on Facebook and on Instagram, and then make sure you go check out their live stream and their merch.
Shout out to DJ Scream too.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Scream. And so I went from doing that, and then I had met up with them a couple of times because they do interviews and New Music Mondays at Outkast's studio in Atlanta.
Man.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes. So I got to meet the gentleman from Goody Mob while I was down there.
Which one?
Don't quote me on this. I forgot his name, but I ended up meeting a gentleman from Goody Mob, and then I had just recently got back from Atlanta because I was doing behind the scenes for an interview they did with Dirty Day Flip Brothers, Dwight and Daryl. So I'm frequent down there all the time.
Did you make the progress report?
No, I didn't make the progress
Okay.
report, but the interview was set up for somebody else. So.
What you editing on?
As far as videos, so I started out with LumaFusion. If anybody is aware of LumaFusion, usually nobody knows what the fuck LumaFusion is. It's an app and a program that is specifically on your cell phone and on your iPad, and you can only use it on your cell phone and iPad. And it's actually a really, really good video editing program. No monthly subscription. You pay $30 one time. This is not an ad. And when you pay for that program, all updates are for free, so it's an amazing program. But eventually I taught myself how to learn After Effects. So with After Effects, there's only so much you can do there's nothing you can do on an iPad with After Effects files. So I forced myself to learn how to use Premiere Pro. So I've been using Premiere Pro ever since, and it has taken my video editing skills to the next level. So shout out to Premiere Pro and Adobe. I don't feel like paying you guys, but I have to do it anyway.
Bruh, the subscription, bruh, this gotta stop, bruh.
Killing me.
Bruh.
Tax write-off.
Yeah, and you gotta start a business to be able to mess with it. You can't just be like, man, I just like this program. Nah, bruh.
I got After Effects, that's 20.
Yeah.
Premiere Pro is 20, and then Lightroom is 10.
Premiere Pro is 20?
Yeah.
I thought Premiere was way more than that.
So I give Adobe $50 a month.
Okay. You make me feel bad. I figured it out.
Hey, if you figured it out, you figured it out.
Shout out to uTorrent, man.
Yeah, shout out to uTorrent. You figured it out.
Yeah, man. So what you editing? You said photos?
So photos, I have this program. So let me break it down. So my design program, I do not use Illustrator. I found this amazing program. Again, this is not an ad, called Infinity Designer. They have a suite, so there's Infinity Designer and Infinity Photo. Same thing that you use for Adobe products. You have your Photoshop for editing photos, and then you have Adobe Illustrator for actually doing designs. Mm-hmm. So I use Infinity Designer for all any graphics that you see that I've created from Cone's Graphics comes directly from Infinity Designer. I am not a mouse and pad person. With the Infinity Designer, I'm able to use my pen on the iPad. So I do all my designs on the iPad. I don't even touch a computer to design anything. And I'm a drawer, so it just makes everything amazing and easier. For editing photos, I use Affinity Photo when I'm doing skin retouch, and then when I'm doing events, I use Lightroom. Okay. Lightroom is absolutely amazing for editing a bunch of photos.
I ain't tried Lightroom yet, but
Lightroom is dope.
I got it, matter of fact.
Use that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try it.